CM Punk turns on the OG Bloodline. A new female Bloodline member, WWE Raw, potentially returning to 3 hours. Jade Cargill exposes her attacker. This is Slam Talk with your WWE news. Let's get started. CM Punk turns on the OG Bloodline. The main event of Survivor Series 2024 is set to be an explosive showdown, with Roman Reigns leading his team into battle against the new Bloodline in a highly anticipated War Games match. The match is already generating buzz, as it features numerous moving parts and unpredictable dynamics. The inclusion of CM Punk in the OG Bloodline has added an intriguing layer of uncertainty to the proceedings. One of the more compelling possibilities revolves around Punk betraying the OG Bloodline. While some might argue it's too early for such a twist, CM Punk and Paul Heyman could be secretly devising a plan behind the scenes. Punk's dynamic with Roman Reigns will undoubtedly play a pivotal role. If tensions arise during the match, it could hint at unresolved animosity between Punk and the OG Bloodline. Additionally, there's a growing chance that Punk might ultimately steal Heyman's loyalty away from Reigns. A GTS from out of nowhere could be followed by a splash from Jacob Fatu, or maybe a tsunami from the top of the cage. Either way, Paul Heyman betraying Roman Reigns would be a massive way to close Survivor Series 2024. Imagine Heyman turning his back on the Tribal Chief to align with Punk. This shocking turn could see Heyman and Punk leaving together after costing the OG Bloodline the War Games match, setting the stage for an intense feud heading into 2025. A new female Bloodline member. Since its inception in 2021, the Bloodline has established itself as one of WWE's most dominant factions. Over the years, the group has grown to include honorary members and featured significant twists, including its current Civil War storyline. Despite its evolution, the faction has yet to feature a female member, leaving an unexplored dynamic that could shake up the group's narrative. According to WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi, the time might be right to change that. In a recent discussion, Rikishi hinted at a perfect candidate to take on the role of the first female member of the Bloodline. This addition, he suggested, could inject fresh intrigue into the ongoing storylines on WWE SmackDown. Speaking on his Off the Top podcast, Rikishi pitched for Naomi to join the Bloodline, citing her marriage to Jimmy Uso and her strong work ethic in the ring. It would be nice to start to see some of the females in the family, join the Bloodline. It could definitely throw a good angle, a twist in there somewhere, you know? But Naomi, she definitely deserves to be in a top-notch angle. I would like to see them focus on her. Give her an opportunity at a good angle, a good run to kind of feature, because she's been putting in work. She's been there just as long as the boys have been there and taking bumps like the boys. You know what I mean? Putting in time and so forth, Rikishi said. WWE Raw potentially returning to 3 hours. A recent report has shed light on the possibility of WWE Raw reverting to a 3-hour format when it debuts on Netflix in January 2025. The upcoming January 6th episode of Raw marks the show's official transition to Netflix after over 3 decades of airing on cable television. In preparation for the move, WWE reduced its flagship program from 3 hours to 2 hours in October 2024 for its remaining months on the USA Network. According to the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter, Dave Meltzer provided insights into the potential runtime for Raw on Netflix. The report reads, regarding whether Raw will go 3 hours, originally, because with Netflix, they don't have a time they have to hit each week. However, because there are several deals internationally still in place, there are discussions going on regarding having a firm time each week and how to handle the advertising aspect. There would be a certain amount of ad time, and in theory, more for 3 hours than 2 hours. Jade Cargill exposes her attacker. Last week on WWE SmackDown, fans witnessed a shocking moment as Jade Cargill was found beaten and left atop a car. She was rushed to the hospital with her tag team partner, Bianca Belair, by her side. The incident left the WWE Universe with questions, particularly about who attacked Cargill. The mystery could unfold further at Survivor Series War Games, as Cargill herself might return and expose her attacker, a potential 3-time champion. One major question is how Cargill could return so quickly after such a brutal attack. Reports have surfaced suggesting that Cargill sustained no actual injuries, implying that the incident was purely kayfabe. This makes a surprise return at Survivor Series plausible. If she does return, speculation points to Naomi as the possible assailant. Naomi, a former 2-time SmackDown Women's Champion and former WWE Women's Tag Team Champion, has been a subject of rumors since the incident. Fans noted her recent defensiveness regarding online accusations tying her to the attack. Adding fuel to the fire, Naomi showed apparent indifference about Cargill's condition on Raw, quickly proposing Bayley as a replacement for Cargill. These actions have led to increased scrutiny, with some believing Naomi's behavior might hold clues to her involvement. If Cargill does return at Survivor Series War Games, it could be to directly confront Naomi, possibly setting up a major rivalry. However, at this stage, everything remains speculation. Whether Naomi was the attacker, or if Cargill will even return at Survivor Series is still unknown. Fans will have to wait and see how this storyline develops. That's all the news we have for today. Leave a like on the video and subscribe for more wrestling news. Thanks for watching.